This presentation will evaluate the Digital Communications Management Strategy for the Great Barrier Reef Foundation 2019. The Great Barrier Reef is beautiful and diverse. We must preserve it. Take a look at the short YouTube clip entitled Great Barrier Reef Australia 2015 to the right of this slide. This clip is an effective visual representation of the Great Barrier Reef Foundation's theme, which appears to be Discover, Explore, Protect. The topics for discussion in this presentation will include the Great Barrier Reef Foundation's digital footprint, what makes an effective digital communications strategy, a look at a digital communications strategy evaluation template, commendations on successful practices, recommendations for improvement, and finally a brief summary of all. The Great Barrier Reef Foundation's digital footprint, more commonly known as online presence. According to the Oxford Dictionary, a digital footprint is defined as the information about a particular person, or in this case entity, that exists on the internet as a result of their online activity. Therefore, based on this definition, we are referring to the information on the internet as a result of the online activity generated by the Great Barrier Reef Foundation. Right 2018 makes an important point, suggesting businesses and organisations must fully appreciate the complexity of the social media environment and be responsive to the opportunities made available through social networking applications and techniques. To analyse the digital footprint of the Great Barrier Reef Foundation, we will begin with its website, as it is suggested that a strategically developed and consistently maintained website forms the basis of most digital communications strategies. Metaphorically speaking, a website is like the trunk of a tree. As it grows, it gradually sprouts branches, the branches being other vital networking platforms and marketing opportunities. However, in order for the tree and its branches to grow strong and healthy, it must be consistently watered and tended to, otherwise it will die. Thus, activity in and around a website must be consistently updated with timely and engaging content in order to maintain a strong, healthy digital footprint. It is impressive to discover that after typing the keywords Great Barrier Reef Foundation into the Google search field, the website appears right at the very top of the Google rankings. Underneath, we are presented with a handful of subcategories including the Reef, the Foundation, Contact Us, and Donate Now, which are quick links to the main menus provided within the website. Immediately on entering the site, we are provided with click links to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, which directly link us to those respective pages. The site also contains a very distinctive Donate Now button at the top right of the page, which sits on top of an interactive panel, showcasing the wonders of the reef, the colour, the coral, the fish, the blue, pristine waters, and a group of divers. To the bottom of this interactive panel, we see the words Discover, Explore, Protect. As we scroll down the page, we are provided with information about the Foundation, including articles, facts, history, latest news, and a chance to get involved. Overall, the site is user-friendly and very visually attractive, with an image accompanying each menu, making navigation for users simple. Facebook. At the time of viewing the Facebook page, the last post was made 21 hours ago. I am viewing the page on a Sunday, so the last post was made on a Saturday. This indicates posts may be scheduled to appear on not only weekdays, but on weekends as well. The Facebook page is consistent with the visual aesthetics of the website. The imagery used is somewhat similar. We can see colour and vibrancy. It is clear the Facebook page contributes to the overall success of the Great Barrier Reef Foundation's digital footprint, with some 22,670 users liking the page and 22,968 users following the page. The page also contains a Create Fundraiser button to allow users the opportunity to donate to the Foundation. It is important to note that the About section of the Facebook page provides a link back to the website, or metaphorically speaking, back to the trunk of the tree. Overall, the Facebook page certainly achieves its purpose. Instagram. Similar to Facebook, the Instagram page is kept up to date with the last post being made 1 day ago. The page has a decent level of popularity with 13.3 thousand followers and 456 posts, and the posts seem to be consistent with the Facebook page. As expected, we are presented with a great deal of high-quality imagery on all topics presented by the Foundation. The site contains both still images as well as videos, and it is good to see that, like Facebook, there is a link provided back to the website. Consistency is well demonstrated here with some of the main menus appearing at the top of the page as they appear on the website. And again, we are presented with the words Discover, Explore, Protect, which seems to be the Great Barrier Reef Foundation's theme. Twitter. Once again, the page is up to date with the last tweet being made 2 days ago. The posts seem to be more professional and political in nature. Being less popular than Facebook and Instagram, the site doesn't seem to have attracted a huge following since the Foundation joined in 2016. However, the page would be used by media personnel and journalists looking to obtain possible story leads on the Barrier Reef and the Foundation's activities. Whilst on this topic of media, there is a media tab contained at the top of the page which would increase the Foundation's likelihood of expanding its digital footprint as its stories and information would be spread online by the media. The page is clean, uses hashtags to categorize keywords and posts, and important links are shared where appropriate, which would in turn increase its presence and exposure online, thus ultimately increasing its digital footprint. YouTube. Whilst the layout of the page is fairly consistent with the other platforms, it lacks current content. The most current video was uploaded 3 weeks ago, and others were uploaded 3 months ago, 11 months ago, and even 1 to 2 years ago. This may be due to the Foundation having less need for constant and current content on YouTube, as it heavily relies on its other platforms, including its website, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. This is not a great concern as the channel only has 185 subscribers. Perhaps through the posting of more current regular videos linked back to the other social media pages would grow this audience. It would be up to the Foundation to really focus on YouTube in order to make this happen. When the words Great Barrier Reef were searched without the word Foundation, the site appeared number 3 on the list, which is impressive. When the words Great and Barrier were dropped, leaving just the word Reef, the site still appeared number 4 on the list. This is due to the website's SEO, or Search Engine Optimization. Keywords have been established and embedded into the site to enable its top ranking. Good SEO is also achieved through the posting of regular content. The Foundation would also have a sufficient grasp on Google Analytics to have earned such a primary position on the web. What makes an effective digital communications strategy? After sorting through valuable research, I have been able to compile a set of questions which I believe are vital points to think about when planning an effective digital communications strategy. Here they are. Does the organisation or entity know its target audience, understanding their desires and needs in order to adapt content and messages accordingly? Does the organisation have a clearly defined goal? Does it have clearly defined objectives? Does the organisation effectively utilise popular digital media channels to increase its digital footprint? Does the organisation create and publish clear, intuitive, relevant and compelling content? Does the organisation use a streamlining platform to bring all the conversations together to ensure consistency? Example, Hootsuite. Does the organisation demonstrate social credibility through a consistent online presence and reliable quality content? Does the organisation appropriately engage with and respond to audience postings and conversations, and is it on a timely basis? Does the organisation hold sufficient staff and resources to effectively deploy the digital communications strategy? And finally, does the organisation routinely review and evaluate the performance of its digital communication strategy in order to constantly improve? This digital communications strategy evaluation template can be used to assess the effectiveness of the Great Barrier Reef Foundation's current digital communication strategy. Here we see different focus areas, criteria questions, and whether or not the site has demonstrated and how it has demonstrated these things. It also gives them a rating out of 10 on each criteria.